Hi everyone, welcome to The Awakened Healer Within. I am Jackie Lee, and today we are at a beach. I figured this would be a nice backdrop, especially when we're talking about healing. So if you're new to the series, then I do highly suggest to go back and watch the first one, especially even the preview video, because I talk about the different things that will be discussed in these videos. And then each video, they actually build upon each other. And so it can be very helpful if you've actually seen the other videos before you watch the present one. So the other thing that I will bring through is I am a spiritual medium and a healer, and so I channel the information, I channel the healing tools and techniques that come through. And this particular video series is channeled messages from the Entourage, and I list who is a part of the Entourage that I'm channeling in the description of the video, so you can see that there. But I basically conscious channel. Every now and then there may be a trance channel that comes through, but the conscious channeling is my normal modality to use. Okay, so I am going to set us up for the topic today, because again, the last video led up to this one. And in that one, we've basically discussed so far how to ground yourself, how to connect to the higher source and to Gaia in order to make sure that you are fueled while you're doing the session, whether this is on yourself or for someone else. And then how to connect with your guides, and the fact that they channel through your Clair abilities. That's how you actually receive the information. And that the reason that I even do these videos is because as a healer, being a human being, this is a co-creation. The healing can be done, I've said this so many times, the healing can be done without you knowing what's going on and why. But because you're a human having a human experience temporarily, it is a co-creation, and therefore sometimes it helps you or the person involved to understand the logistics behind what's happening in the healing. So today we're going to build on top of that. I'm going to show you how to disconnect, okay, from a session. Again, whether it's on yourself or someone else, how to do the disconnection, because it's just as important as the connection. I'm going to discuss that later in the video, so I hope you stick around for that part. And then I also want to talk about how to intend with the highest vibration, because remember, being an experience during the healing process means that your intention impacts the healing. And so how can you bring the highest vibration into that intention? That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. Checking my notes. I want to make sure I don't skip anything. Okay, so with your intention on how to heal something, you want to see it, and here is the key word, as though it's already happened. Keywords. Already happened, okay? You see it as though it's already reached its end result, so to say, okay? Imagine, if you want to, that it's like a blueprint. In a blueprint, there are stages of process that take place. But the thing is with the human body, there's no need to talk the body through the staging process, because it already knows how to heal itself. So as a healer in co-creation with it, what do you want to do? You want to just raise the vibration. You want to get it to that end result, to that already happened phase faster. And raising your vibration is how you do that. So let's do an example. Okay. My guides. I'm just listening to my guides. Okay. So the entourage is like, we go back to something as simple as a finger, like a cut on your finger. And I've actually already had this happen a couple times this week. But when you get a cut on your finger, you do not have to go to a doctor in order for it to start the healing process. We know this, but we just sometimes forget, right? So your finger is going to go ahead and start healing on its own, whether you put any intention into it or not. However, if you are to look at your finger and look at where it's cut and imagine it as though it's already healed. See where there is no cut anymore. If it needed stitches, maybe imagine that you've got it stitched. See it already healed fully. And what you're doing is you're raising the vibration. You're showing the body the blueprint that you're going to that result. And then what happens is that vibration goes there and it kicks it up into this higher vibration that allows it to heal faster, cleaner, with more ease, more grace, all of that. Okay, then, yeah, okay, so they're saying, okay, so why do we need it? Why do we need the process to be quicker? Okay, so when you are not feeling well, say you got a cold, okay, and you really want to feel better because you've got things to do, places to be, stuff to do, and say you eat fast food, fried stuff, processed foods, in other words, and you're just not feeling better as quickly as you hoped, and maybe you're not able to get sleep because you're still trying to work even though you don't feel well. These all these types of things play a key role in how quick something gets better. And the reason is, the entourage is saying, what happens is when you put forth an energy and effort behind the intention that is of pure love, in conjunction with normal 3D things, then that's where it happens faster. So what they're saying is, if you aren't feeling well and you're eating I don't want to diss food, but I'm just saying there's a lot of food out there it's low vibrational food, which means it takes long time in your body to process, okay? High vibrational foods, plants, fruits, things like that, they digest faster. So if you were to change up your diet and eat cleaner, eat healthier, eat higher vibrational foods, then chances are your body isn't going to have to spend so much time processing and digesting those foods, where it can instead put forth that energy and effort into helping you feel better. Sleep, you heal when you're sleeping, so adding sleep into that as well, very important. Let me see what else they want to say about that. Okay. They're saying it's a choice. Everything is about a choice because of free will. It can either take a long time, or it can take a short time. And your intention is the power behind the speed. And then Metatron is also saying it's also the power behind the end result, because he's saying that sometimes you might feel, they're saying you might feel better, but you don't feel great. And they're like, do you want to go from feeling to great, or to just getting better? So they're actually saying put forth the intention with the high vibration, with an account of holding in a human capacity the right space for you to heal. And the thing is, the other thing that they're mentioning, I can hear DC saying, she goes, it doesn't take that much time. You might think that, oh, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to sleep, or I don't have time to sit there for 5 minutes and heal myself. Seriously? That's where, that's where they're like, that's the point, is people get to make a choice. What do you want to do? Do you want to allow yourself a day to rest? Do you want to allow yourself a couple days to eat much cleaner, higher vibrational foods and get to a better end result? Yeah, choice is yours, totally. But the thing is you have the option. Yeah, that's why I heard Thich's like, the option is always presented. It's always presented. It's always there. It's always there. And they're like, and Jackie is bringing through this message in order for you to hear, comprehend, and hopefully apply. That's what Thich says. To hear, comprehend, and hopefully apply some of this information when you need it. And again, if you're working on someone else, your intention is to see it as though it's already happened. I'll give you another example. This is one that Metatron gave me a long time ago when he was first teaching me this stuff. He was like, if you break your ankle, if somebody breaks their ankle, you're not going to look at that ankle and see it getting fixed. You see it as though it's healed. 100%, man. It's like what they say, dream big, man, heal big. See it in better condition than it was when you even started, right? Utilize this potential that we have, because the body is so willing, but our mind is so blocked, right? Unblock it. Get your heart involved. Get that head and heart in sync with each other. Make your intention by utilizing all of that, and do something spectacular with it. Just see what happens. Those of you that are healers and you are already working on other people, you probably already know this. Again, take or leave. Maybe some of this information might be brand new, and for some of it you're like, I already knew that. Great. But if it's new, utilize that as a part of the intention and see what happens with your clients. See how they respond, or see how you respond if you're doing it on yourself. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about is how to disconnect. So like I said, your connection is very important, because you need to be fueled from Gaia while you're healing and channeling this vibration. When you disconnect, you need to cut those cords. You need to be able to cut that so that you're not still connected to that person. If it's with yourself, then it kind of can peter out and dissolve itself. That connection kind of dissolves itself. But especially when you're working with other people, because I've made the mistake of this in the past, where I forgot to disconnect from the person, and I start feeling really depleted really fast, or I feel like I'm just becoming a flat tire, or I start taking on that person's personality, their thoughts, feelings, and emotions, because I'm still connected to them. So how do you disconnect? Okay, depending on the modality of healing that you're using, there's probably something already there. And all I can say, the entourage is like, make sure you do it. Okay, that's the main thing to take away from that, is make sure you do something. do something to disconnect. Like, I'm a Reiki master. That's one modality that I use when I do healing. And Reiki has a specific grounding method that they will use to disconnect. Other modalities that are used have other things. So again, and use those. If you don't have one, then the one that Archangel Metatron and Archangel Gabriel have me utilize, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what type of healing method is coming through for someone, they have me use the infinity sign 3 times around that person's Merkaba, because in the other videos I talk about the connection, you're putting them in a Merkaba. I close that Merkaba with an infinity sign 3 times, and then I toss it to source. That's how I disconnect, and it works great. I have a raven that's like 5 feet from me. And well, he's getting closer. No, yes. We're having a discussion. Do you want to partake on the discussion? Okay. What would you like to say? Oh, that you agree. Okay. I'm tempted. I was going to say I'm tempted to turn it so that you can see the raven. But the camera will fall over. Anyway, so yes, disconnection. So you want to make sure that you do something no matter what the modality. If you don't know what to do, try the method that I just said. But definitely do something, because otherwise, again, you do not want to. That's him clicking. If you hear that, that's the raven. You could end up taking on that person's personality for the rest of the day, and you don't want to do that. Definitely doesn't serve you or make your day go any smoother. So anyway, all right, that's what I have for you guys today. That's what the Entourage has brought through. I hope again that this is helpful. Those of you that are either longtime healers, maybe there was a little bit of information in there that was either validating something that you needed validation. Yes. 4. How many? 3? Okay. When I see ravens, that is something that I do for Archangel Metatron. And so there's a certain clearing that I do when I see ravens. And yeah, it's like, oh. Okay. And with that, I know a lot of people like ravens too. They just happen to be symbolic for something that I have to do for Gaia. So anyway, okay, you guys, let's see. Again, if you're new to the video series and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, because then you'll get the notifications as they come up. All these different playlists that I do, the Spirit World Insights, this one, and the Escape Moments with Baba's Essence, they all come out each week on the specific days, and you can get notifications when they're uploaded. I do appreciate, obviously, when you show that you've watched the video, if it's given you any type of insightful information, giving it one of these is always appreciated. And if you would like any more information on me, then please visit my website. There is a link, I think, in the description below, and it's clairvibration.com. You can read about who I am, where I come from, and what I do. And yeah, okay. I think we're he's bringing a friend. Great. Hello. Now there's 2. So I will end by showing you the ravens here. So maybe they're like power in numbers. So, all right, you guys, from Alaska, from myself and the Entourage joining me that I am channeling through, thank you for joining us, and we hope that you have a good rest of your week. Until next time, take care. Bye.